Not Filipino enough, not Mexican enough, not black enough. Bitch, please. What up? I'm Joel, and this is the Philosophy Edge, where we break down uncomfortable truths so you don't have to. If you're new here, subscribe. This is exactly the conversation I live for. My cousin once told me that I was a white Filipino. Couldn't understand why she would say such a thing. Honestly, it sort of felt like a slight. It sort of sounded like a better than you because. So I responded in the best way possible. What are you talking about? She thought because she surrounded herself with Filipinos and fit some mold, she was more Filipino than me. But I realized that it was because how I commanded the English accent. I could speak it clearly and understandable, proper with no slang. She perceived that as white. So I grew up on the north side of Chicago, surrounded by Italian and Irish kids. There was no internet, no social media. It almost felt that I was one of maybe 15 Filipinos in the city of Chicago. And amongst these Italian and Irish kids, nobody knew what a Filipino was. My house was unique. It was almost like a melting pot of kids who admired our culture. My brother's white and Hispanic friends used to beg my grandmother to cook them fried rice and eggs. And I totally understand it. It's the bomb. I called my grandmother Inay, which means mother in Tagalog, but that's what we called her because that's what my mom called her. And maybe she was the sweetest grandmother ever. What I did see is my single mother working 3 jobs. I understand how hard that was now that I'm a parent. Although as a kid, it's heartbreaking to see your mother suffer. Needless to say, there was no time for Tagalog lessons, but looking back, I loved every minute of it. She was a good mother. That house, that neighborhood, my mother is what shaped me. So when someone says not Filipino enough, what does that even mean? Are they saying it with malice, righteousness, probably a mix? But people love to point fingers. The philosopher Epictetus said it best. If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the accusation, but reply, you obviously don't know my other faults, or you would have mentioned those too. That energy, that's the move. I once came across a creator named Kirby Arroyo, who introduced me to the concept of the Filipino diaspora. I suggest you follow him. His handle is below. Here's the truth. Filipinos are scattered all over the world, each shaped by wherever they landed, each working hard to support their families or to send money back to the Philippines. They have children who have adopted the local culture. Diaspora is a Greek word. It means to scatter, to spread. That's us. That's all of us. We are products of our environment, our time, and our perspective. We do not have control of that. For someone to judge you for that, that doesn't tell anything about you. It tells about how they think and how their insecurity causes them to lash out at others. None of that makes you less of anything. Culture isn't static. It's always evolving. It's going to look different depending on where you grew up, who raised you, what you ate, who loved you. It's interesting that Gina Rodriguez, the actress from Jane the Virgin, got a lot of shit because she doesn't speak Spanish. She said, "You want to tell me I'm not Latino enough? Why don't you stop speaking and look in the mirror? Because hurt people hurt people." Damn right. Look in the mirror. What kind of person are you to put someone in that place? Why would you do it? Why would you want to make someone feel bad about themselves? You obviously have a lot of time on your hands. Go be a productive member of society. The messed up thing is that Filipinos will tell me, "Oh, did you know The Rock was Filipino, or Dave Bautista, or Olivia Rodrigo, or whoever the f***?" None of them speak Tagalog. And the same people who tell me that I'm not Filipino enough think they're more Filipino than I am because they're famous? What kind of shit is that? Your identity is your own. Stop apologizing for it. Stop letting them define the edges of who you're allowed to be. If this hit home, and I know that for some of you it will, or if you just love talking about the stuff nobody else will, drop a comment, subscribe, and let's keep going. Because talking about this is so important. I'm Joel, this is the Philosophy Edge. Bruce Lee once said that to be honest with yourself is one of the hardest things to do. Time to get to work. If you'd want more content like this, hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more.